We will stand proudly with our Jewish identities. We will wear our Jewish stars and head coverings in public. We will unapologetically support the state of Israel. And together with our friends from across the nation, we will defeat anti-Semitism and reinforce the fabric of our beloved America.
When I really started wearing my star all the time was when I saw a swastika drawn in my math class on my desk. And I started wearing it because I wanted to put a face to Judaism. We weren't just like something you can make fun of, a joke, we're people.
The most important thing is just accepting everybody and understanding that we all go through our own things. We're all from different backgrounds and grew up differently, but at the end of the day, we're all high school students.
But without any notice, the school board behind closed doors has introduced a third calendar option without any of the closures.
The county is far more diverse than it has ever been. And Fairfax County remains a holdout in terms of adjusting its school calendar to reflect that diversity.
I want to also acknowledge how proud I am of the Jewish community and the organizations that provide support to our community. Your challenges have been much greater, your resources have been stretched, and you have answered the call.
Before the pandemic, we were serving about 95 to 100 households a month. We have been averaging about 750 households a week for the last couple of months.
JCRC has just been a critical partner with the Black and Brown Coalition from the very beginning.
Inasmuch as we are deeply invested in the experiences of Jewish children and families in our schools, that we need to be invested in the experiences of all of the children in our schools.
Until this violence does end, we will continue to gather. We will continue to show that as a beautiful mosaic of different traditions, faiths, and background, we are stronger than the hate that tries to tear our society apart.
So the rocket attacks are continuing on Israeli cities, and just in the last few moments, we heard 2 sets of air raid sirens.
Look, this is a very difficult time. Let me give you a bit of context so it will provide a basis, I think, for our discussion. The run-up to what we've seen now, I think, embodies what I can only describe as a perfect storm of a set of circumstances.
On social media, you see everyone throwing around words like apartheid, occupation, terrorism, ethnic cleansing.
It's totally fine for you to say to your friend, like, this is hurtful to me, this is why it's hurtful, let me, and explain yourself.
Another thing I love about Student to Student is how easy it is to be a leader and have an impact on other people.
I've also really enjoyed being a part of interfaith dialogue sessions. I think those had the most impact on me, and being able to learn more about other religions and share more about Judaism was something I really enjoyed.
I am grateful to the survivors who tell their stories so that I can appreciate just how improbable my existence is, how determined the enemy was to eradicate me. I am grateful for this country, so deeply divided yet so powerfully capable of change and growth and delivering on her ideals. I am grateful that the Jewish people have returned to our ancient homeland in Israel, that we survived wars and terror, and I know that we are not perfect, but I thank God that we are for the first time in 2,000 years again given agency, because we know what happened when we had no agency.
We must use our words to enter the uncomfortable conversations that happen when we begin to build Dr. King's beloved community. And we must stay at the table when those conversations become difficult. We must use our words to advocate for equity and justice, to speak out and follow through on the promises to truly be allies. We must do this now for the sake of our neighbors and the sake of our nation.